Hey guys, it's Heather. Welcome to my channel. I'm back with the next episode of 911, which is Season 8, Episode 9, Sob Stories. So we're finally back from hiatus, and I'm excited to see how the rest of Season 8 will go. Some of the biggest things that happened in the first half were, of course, Buck and Tommy breaking up, which I was glad about, because I hated Tommy's character. We found out that Maddie is pregnant, and probably the biggest thing is Eddie telling Buck that he's moving back to Texas to be with Chris. I haven't watched the trailers or anything, but I do know just from Twitter that apparently Maddie is getting kidnapped. So that will be crazy. And of course she's pregnant, so nothing bad better happen to her. Then the other thing I saw is that Buck is somehow getting a dog. So it'll be interesting to see how that happens. If you'd like to see my full reaction to this episode and every episode of Season 8 of 911, please check out my Patreon by going to the link in the description or in the comments. And let's just get into this episode.
Please, I need help.
My name's Maddie. What's yours?
You can just call me John.
Are you thinking of hurting yourself?
Every day.
He's considering self-harm.
Do you have his location?
Maybe in the cell towers now.
I'll have an RA unit standing by.
You're not alone.
I didn't want to take her this time. I wasn't going to, but she looked so sweet, so lost.
Um,
I'm afraid I'm going to do something terrible.
Oh my god.
I got his location.
Okay, keep him talking.
Why did you take her?
Tell me about Jane.
I know I'm never going to make it to heaven, but maybe I should send her there.
Okay, just stay with me.
No, do not hurt her.
I know you're tracing this call.
If you let Jaina go,
No.
I'll make sure they never find you.
You think I'm a monster?
You are.
Because I know what it's like. I want nothing more than to keep the child safe.
Mm.
I wasn't a monster. Neither are you.
Girl, he said he's done this before.
And you
Well, they're already there. And hopefully he is there too.
There's nobody here.
Ooh,
You're sure?
It's a vacant lot.
that's weird.
You said you wouldn't send the police. You lied. You were wrong, Maddie. I am a monster.
Yeah,
John, please.
we can tell. Oh my god.
Prime zip code in El Paso. What do you think?
This is not a two-person job to clean the windows.
It's kind of run down, isn't it?
Look,
Maybe you should keep on looking.
It's a fixer-upper. I'll fix it up. I already put a down payment.
wow.
This is really happening.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Poor Buck.
Did you talk to Cap yet?
No, do not say a thing to anyone. If I don't find someone to sublet, I'll be bleeding cash, which is what I need to be there.
He does, I understand. But Buck
be that
doesn't.
I do not know what I'm gonna do without you.
It's so cute. It's got a collar. Aww. Poor puppies. Is it gonna escape? Oh my god. Someone please come open these cages. Oh my god. Like the whole thing's on fire.
Dogs are in 2 rooms. Once you reach the
This
main
is the
tower,
first
head down
fire
to the
they
quarantine
fought
room.
since season 6, I think.
We're in. Come on. Come here, big guy. There
Oh.
we go. It's okay, buddy. I got you. Listen, wait. We got a runner.
Buck, what's the status in there?
The roof's going.
I'm just a regular guy.
Oh my gosh. Buck. Whoa.
Gave us a scare, boy.
Sorry, guys.
She was talking to the dog.
She has found more missing kids than anyone in the past 15 years, and
The way you connected with the kidnapper, gained his trust, masterful.
I lied to him.
Holly Martinez. She was found 5 days later in Griffith Park.
3 years ago, from a spoofed number, said he kidnapped someone named Angie. Angie Bixby was found dumped in the woods 1 week later.
I don't think
Y'all
he
got
wants
a
to be
serial
doing what he's
killer?
doing. That's why he keeps them around so long. He's trying not to kill them.
Jaina Whitlock was last seen at a bus stop in Bakersfield 9 days ago. Richard Bullock connected him to 3 other runaways who have gone missing.
And the hotel was the last known address for all of them.
Someone else is gonna have to talk to him.
Athena.
Well, I've never been above a little harassment.
There's even room for the piano, hon.
You play?
Just don't put it in that corner. The floor is a little squishy.
Buck.
If we listen right now, we might even hear a plane overhead.
Wait, it's on the flight path?
Nah,
on it.
Oh, there's just this one neighbor, Jim. But he lived at the very end of the street.
Oh, the guy is running a meth lab out of his garage. He's head of the neighborhood association.
Making
You've
it seem
been
worse.
sabotaging every one of the showings. Meth lab Jim?
Oh, come on. It's a fun story. It shows the neighborhood has
No.
character.
Everything that matters is in Texas. Here, let me show you guys the...
That stung.
You adopted him?
Buck is now a proud dog daddy.
Yeah, Flays. On account of how we met. Don't want him to think I'm an abandoner.
I thought your landlord
Not the
didn't allow you
passive aggressiveness.
If it is, I'll move.
You're gonna move for a dog.
Yes, Eddie, I'll move. You're not the only one who can do that, you know.
Ooh.
Cap, I need to put in my notice.
What?
I need to be there to raise my son.
It's the right move, I understand. You're a good father. We're all gonna miss you here.
Oh, yeah, this is just like a weight off of me. Thanks, Buck.
I caught him hitting on some girls that were hanging out down the hallway, and they looked about 15, so that was the final straw.
When's the last time? Maybe you've seen her around the motel.
You think that perv took up with this sweet-looking girl?
She disappeared 10 days ago. If you know where he is, I need you to tell me right now.
Is he gonna be there?
Police! LAPD! Richard Bullock, show yourself!
Blood.
Jana's blood.
Oh my god.
It looks like he took Jana with him.
Maddie? Is that you?
Not you again.
I kept her alive longer than the others.
Oh my god.
I know you talked to Isabel. What lies did she tell you? The same lies you told me?
Why do you keep calling her then?
You're sending the police, aren't you?
Yes.
I showed you my pain and you betrayed me.
And I never wanted to add to your pain.
Did you know that even with your jugular cut, it can take 10 minutes to bleed out from having your throat slashed? Can you imagine your daughter going through that? June?
How do you know this?
I think I can help you make it stop. There's only one way to end all the pain. You know how. The answer is right there in your hand. It'll be quick and painless.
But it's a sin. If I do that, I won't get into heaven.
You're not going anyway.
Do it for Jana.
Richard, are you there? Maddie.
Oh, it's Athena.
He's down. Gunshot.
Period. Good job, Maddie. She's alive, at least. Poor girl.
I want my mom.
Mm.
You could have stopped.
They didn't have to, because you did. What did I just do?
Well, you told him to kill himself. And he did. That was crazy, actually.
The emotional wound will take time to heal from, but she will.
I'm supposed to be a lifeline for people on those calls.
This was going to be the end for him either way.
I don't know that I'm ever gonna get his voice out of my head.
Inside it were trophies.
School ID from Holly Martinez.
Mm.
Driver's license. So there were other victims.
Yes.
You helped stop.
He was a serial killer.
Because of you.
And he deserved to die.
No loss.
Well, he knows how to stay.
Oh.
Like some people.
You got something you want to say to me, Buck?
You only like to speak up behind my back. Everything that matters is in Texas. I don't need you either. Because I got Blaze. Yes, I do.
Aw. He had a family.
I will never forget you.
Aw.
And you don't...
Appointment to show the house. Guy's gonna be here in a couple seconds.
Well,
so
this
I
will just take a minute.
It's gonna be Buck.
I didn't mean to out you in front of Cap and everyone.
No, I'm saying out you. This dialogue, I can't.
I guess I'm having more trouble dealing with the idea of you not being around than I like to admit.
I don't
Exactly. He's just gonna miss you, Eddie.
Hey, hello! What is happening right now?
What?
To celebrate. It's going away dinner. It's a 119 tradition.
Eddie,
Still haven't told him.
it's Buck.
What? It's me. I replied to your listing using a fake name. Freddie Fakeman.
What about your loft?
You got rid of
Gave
it?
him my notice this morning. And now you don't need to worry.
Wow.
You really did that for me?
Yeah, you and Christopher.
I'm sorry you had to give him back.
When Blaze jumped into her arms, I wasn't sad. I was happy. And that's why I'm happy for you. Because you're going back to where you belong.
Fuck this out.
Oh,
I love you.
Hey there. You're early.
No,
What did you hear about
no.
Eddie's dinner?
no.
You made me do this.
Is it that detective?
You're gonna be so mad at me.
Oh my god. No. Alright guys, that was the end of season 8 episode 9 of 911 and I really loved that episode. So first we had Maddie taking a 911 call from someone who had a distorted voice and it seemed like it was a suicide call, but it turns out the caller kidnapped someone. Maddie was tracking their location of course and lied to him about it, but when the police showed up nobody was there. Athena and Maddie ended up going to a detective. Her name's Amber, I forgot her last name, but she told him that she believed the call was real and she thought it could be linked to someone she questioned multiple times named Richard Bullock. They did call 911 back specifically to talk to Maddie, and Maddie was able to talk him into killing himself with the gun he had so that he didn't hurt Jaina, the girl he kidnapped instead, which was pretty crazy and bold of Maddie to do. But at the end of the episode, we saw Maddie get knocked out, and it was the detective Amber who did it, which that was kind of obvious because like who else would it be? That was introduced this episode. But I wonder where she's going to take Maddie and what's going to happen to her in the next episode. But other than that, we had a fire at an animal rescue shelter, but they ended up saving all the dogs and Buck actually stayed behind to rescue one dog who was running away because he was scared. Then we found out that Buck went to the new shelter where the dog was and adopted him. The dog did have a family though, and they came to get him at the firehouse. Then we had Eddie trying to sublet his place. So we had a bunch of renters come to look at the house, and Buck kept saying things that made them not want to live there. And there was tension with Buck and Eddie throughout the whole episode because obviously Buck doesn't want Eddie to leave. And Buck even told him that it's harder than he thought it would be. But it turns out that Buck is actually the one who is going to rent Eddie's place, and he already gave up his loft. So that just makes me think that whenever Eddie and Chris do come back, that they're going to live together. And that's just one step closer to Betty Cannon, so I'm here for it. But that's about it for this episode. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more 911 reactions.